Happy Wednesday, friends. I'm coming up here a little busted. I just got done with my 2.5-hour Zoom that took place instead of my class today. So our teacher is pretty cool. She just told us that we didn't have to drive anywhere, that if we could just get online to the Zoom call and we could be able to go over the material then, because it is almost like pretty much a 3-hour class. So anyways, guys, I just want to show y'all something that I've been trying to do every single day, which of course I've been slacking a little bit. But I'm trying to show y'all all of my favorite liquid shadows day by day. I'm either using 2 at a time or I'm using 1. But today I'm going to use a really pretty pink and of course my favorite color, Wild. I'm also going to use a lip stain today because I have not used a lip stain for y'all yet. And this is the color I'm thinking of using. I really like that color. Not to mention we also have a lip exfoliator that I'm going to use today as well to give my lips a little extra boost of moisture. Not to mention it's going to really take away all the dry skin that my lips have. That way I can have my lip stain look better, it's going to sit better, and also it's going to just keep that wear forever for a while. Okay, hi Vicky, how are you, babe? Hello. Hello. And like I said, the Sweet Treat bundle, you have 2 different options to choose from, and I'm separating them in my little bucket. So if you are very interested in knowing what's going on this February, this month we have a bundle, actually 2 bundles, where one has 4 products and the other has 5 products. So if you're wondering what the heck that is, it is your choice of 2 liquid eyeshadows that goes in the first bundle. You do get the choice of a lip exfoliator, either the mint chocolate or the vanilla lip scrub. You can choose between that or a colored blush. So we have like 6 or 7 options of the blushes. They all come with a mirror. I just don't have mine on here because I broke it. So like I said, either lip exfoliator or the blush. And then the last thing you get is a lipstick of choice. So if you're a lip gloss gal, you're a lip stain girl, you like the liquid lipsticks, you need just a regular lipstick, you can get that in there as well. So the 4 products will be in the Valentine's candy bucket. And if you're looking for the 5 products, you want to add a foundation inside one of the bundles, you can definitely do that. And you guys, this month they're giving you the option. You can choose a loose powder, a pressed powder, a BB cream. You can do the liquid foundation. You can do our cream stick foundation. We have so many different options of foundation that you can choose. So let's say you're a loose powder kind of gal. You want the loose powder. You want a kind of brown shimmer liquid eyeshadow. You want a really pretty kind of pink one. We can throw that in there for you. And you're more of a lip stain kind of gal. So we throw a lip stain in there for you. And then the last thing we throw in is, let's see, we have that, and I think, oh yeah, and then we either get the blush or the lip exfoliator. So like I said, one has a foundation, one does not. So you can choose whatever bundle you want, but they're doing it in tiers this month. So you do it tier 1 or tier 2. Hi Sabrina, hello love, hello. Girl, I gotta message you later because I owe you a goodie bag for all the things. Remind me, I will message you after. But hello. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I like to get my face nice and moisturized before I put any kind of anything on my face, like makeup, all of the above. I'm going to go ahead and put on my moisturizer. So I love using my day moisturizer because it is customized to fit my skincare needs. So I really need to work on working on smaller pores, so I have pore diminishing. I also have hydrating, that way it can really give me back some moisture after stripping it away all day. And also I have environmental shield, so if you're out in the sun, you're walking around all the time, you're being exposed to all the things outside or just anything at all, I definitely chose those 3 boosters. So pore diminishing, environmental shield, and then I also picked hydrating. So every bit of our skincare is customizable. We have our day moisturizer, we have the night cream, we have the serum, and then we have a cleanser. So we have so many different options that you can choose. And we have makeup wipes, liquid, cream stick remover. We have the, vitamin infused wipes, like you name it, we have it. And it's super gentle and nice. So I like to put on my moisturizer. Sometimes I put on my Uplift serum, just depending on how dry I am, depends on what I use, but most of the time I use a moisturizer or a serum. And then after I let my moisturizer dry, I do come in with my spritz toner, and depending on which one you get, we have like grapefruit, cucumber, rose, or we even have lavender. You guys, they're super amazing. Lavender relaxes you. This one's the anti-aging, anti-wrinkle, which is the grapefruit. The rose water really helps eliminate the redness. It also calms down the puffiness. And then also cucumber kind of just, you know, gives you that hydration, that nice cool to your skin. So I like to spray like 2-3 sprays all over my face. And these dry super fast, and they are not infused with anything harmful. No alcohol to break you out. Not to mention the smell is not bad at all. Like, I prefer having this on my face and just this alone with no makeup. So I put the grapefruit all over. I let that dry, and it's a really light mist, so all I do is just apply it on, and I go to school. I have no makeup on, and you guys, I smell good, my skin feels good, and it's super soft. So that's what I use. Not to mention, you can use this as a makeup primer and a makeup setter. Not to mention, you can also use this for your eyeshadow brushes. Spray it on your brush, dip it in the shadow, apply it on, and you guys, you're going to have eye primer and long wear, and it's going to be vibrant. Okay, so the first bundle we're using is going to be the 4 products, and that's going to be the liquid shadows. So I'm not going to put any eye primer on today because I want to show y'all that you can go without eye primer, but this is the color I will be using, which is Giggly. So this is a really pretty color. I love how, like, you know, soft it is. I just think it's the super romantic sweetheart kind of look. And I love our brushes, how they have the tips, and you can do it for a fat side or you can do a, you know, more narrow. So I'm just going to lightly come in and add this on my eyelid. And like I said, you can use the fat part. You can use it just to add on your lid, and it is so nice. So I'm going to come in with my brush, and I'm just lightly going to work that color on my lid. Because you don't want to use a lot at first. You just want to use a little bit to get a feel for the color. And also to kind of, like, you know, blend out that liquid, because if you've never used a liquid before, trust me, it's not complicated. It's just the simple fact of wanting to get, you know, a feel for it at first. So I get some of the product and I wipe it off, but like I add like 2-3 layers. So if you want to, you can just use this applicator, and you can literally do one swipe and you are good to go. Like, some of my friends tell me they do this at the red lights. They do this when they're in the car lines. Like, they literally use it for a highlight, a lippy, and an eye. So if you like the way it looks on your eyes, but you want to wear it on your lips, girl, go right ahead. Okay, so look, that's just one. So we're just going to use this to come in the very inner corner. And that's what I'm saying. I love the very tips of these because they have the width that it can cover for your lid. And then you can also come in here and, like, you know, just keep it in a line. So what I'm doing is I'm patting it on the lid first, and then I'm going to carve it out and blend it. That way to show y'all that literally it doesn't have to be messy. It doesn't have to be crazy. And we're lightly just keeping that color on our lid. Okay, so we're just going to carve that out. And I'm barely adding on a little bit of color. So you're starting to see it come out a little bit, but this color is called Giggly, and it's the color I'm using right here on my hand. There's another one we have that's kind of like this one, but I would say it's a little bit more vibrant, and it's called Businesslike, and that is the other pink that we have. But this is the one that I would say is more like a pearl pink color, and the other one I would say is more of a, probably like, not retro, but like, it's like a retro pink. It's like maybe even a unicorn pink, but look how pretty. I love that pink. So this is just going to be a very soft look. So we're going to go ahead and use this color Willed, and this is my absolute favorite color for my eyes or my lid, and or my eyes or my lips. I cannot speak. So look how pretty that is. I'm going to use these two colors, and I'm going to show you how a little bit can go a long way. And I like to let my eyes dry just a few seconds. That way it's better to blend the minute that you apply it on. You kind of, you know, blend it where it needs to be, set it in place, and it instantly dries. Like, it's super nice. Girl, the shimmer, I'm telling you. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Hello. Oh my gosh, I know. I'm going to try to see about not missing any of y'all's comments, because every time I log on here, I only talk to like 2 or 3 people, and half the time it doesn't show me. So, but yes, girl, girl. I'm just in love. If I had to choose, like, this is my favorite matte color. So this is the color right here that I use for my lip or my eyes. But we also have this one, which is the champagne color. I think I used it, day before yesterday. But look how pretty that is. It's a champagne. You can use that as a highlight. You can use it as whatever. Hello, Jennifer. Ah, I love the hearts. You are so sweet. I love it. I'm like, oh. Okay, and look, this is the one I use too. So look how pretty those colors are. So we have matte and then we have shimmer. And look how bold. That was like one little swipe. But I love the applicator itself because it's slanted. You can use it for the perfect, lip and curve, and also in the, inside of your eyes. So I'm just going to put one more layer of the pink. That way I can really have it vibrant and it's just showing up. So I'm just going to do a third coat here. And look how simple this is. And if you're in a hurry, guys, look. Pat it in. Pat it in. Blend it out. And voila. And I promise, I know my eyebrows look bad, but I promise I'll fix those up for you. I'm like, whoopsie. So I'm going to add a little bit more of this color Giggly. And you guys, it's so simple. And like I said, if you think it's a mess, if you think it's not going to dry, I promise you it's going to dry. It's going to be perfect. But look at that. It's glistening so well with my mirror and my light. So look at that. Ooh, girl. I cannot wait to show y'all in a different angle of this light. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and use, like I said, my favorite color, the matte Willed. And we're just going to use a tiny bit over here. So look at that. I'm barely using any of that. And I know that you're like, what the heck is that? Is that just a smudge? Yes, we're just doing a smudge because look, a little bit goes a long way. I promise you. And look at how pretty that blends, you guys, with the right brush. And you just wiggle it all in there, girl. And look, you just kind of blend it towards the inside of your eye. Come in here, and what I do is I kind of go in circular motions, but also rainbow, streaks, strokes, whatever you call it. But look at that. Look how pretty. And then we can always come back and we can add a little bit more of the light pink, but for now we're just going to add a little bit on the corners. So that way it just gives a bit more dimension. It gives a little bit extra something. So just a little bit, not much at all. And watch this. So what I do is I kind of work it back and forth to kind of get it to where I need it to spread. And then I just kind of go in circular motions. But I'm not trying to be rough at all with my brush or my shadow. I'm simply just coming in here to blend it out before it dries. And I think it does a pretty dang good job that you can do it with your finger or you can do it with a brush. And look at that, you guys. Look how soft and pretty. Y'all give me some hearts if y'all are liking that. If y'all also liking the fact that it's super simple too. Okay, so as I said, we can go ahead and come in with that pink. And let's add a bit more in the corner to add some extra pop. Because look at this. And I love how well you can carve out that color. And look how pretty. So I'm coming in here and I'm just kind of making sure I get that color to where it's seen. Okay? And then I'm just going to come back in here and I'm going to pat it into place. So you can come in and kind of blend it, but I like to pat. Because I feel like when you pat it into place, it really does keep what you've worked on and it keeps it in place and it's just so pretty. And it looks a bit more flawless, so. But look at that. I think that is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've done the liquid shadow on the eyes. Let's go ahead and add in the foundation. So I have not actually put on my face primer. So I like to put on my skincare before, and then I like to come in with my face primer. So I like to moisturize my face because if you're just going to be applying your makeup on your dry skin, you guys, it's not going to look good, right? It's not going to look good. You're going to be concerned all day. You're going to be avoiding every mirror that you walk past because that's how I was. Anytime we went to the mall or we went somewhere with really crazy lighting, I would seriously stand as far away as I could from from the mirror because I knew that if I looked up, I would be picking, I would be like flaking, I would just not be happy and it was going to ruin my time. So being insecure about your skin, I totally understand that because I still break out really bad, but I also am happy and confident in the coverage that I have because it's super lightweight and it covers very well my scars, my redness, my acne, my blemishes. Like, it does not matter. So anyways, I'm going to show y'all one of my favorite foundations, which is going to be the Cream Stick foundation. And the reason I love this one is because it really helps with oily skin. It helps with dryness. If you are very, oily, I suggest our liquid foundation, this Cream Stick, or a powder. It will really help absorb all those oils in your face and help it to where it doesn't look shiny, and it will actually stay in place and it won't melt away. If you're dry, I do suggest like the BB cream, the Cream Stick foundation, and I would even probably use like a setting spray if you're very dry. Because if you're very dry, you need as much moisture as you can get. And usually when I set my BB cream on my face, it seriously absorbs every bit of that moisture because my skin is so deprived of it. I feel like there's a hair on me, but I could not find it. Okay, so I'm going to blend in my Cream Stick foundation with this kabuki brush, and you guys, this is the only brush that I will ever use for anything ever again. Like, I love this for the powder, the BB, the liquid, like, you name it. And it blends so flawlessly. You can make a little bit go a long way, and it really just, it just spreads so well. And not to mention, it comes in here, and you could chisel out with contour. You can come in here and get all the cracks, the corners around your eye. If you're afraid that you're going to mess up your eyeshadow, you don't have to worry. I promise you. Like, this brush is like the queen of all brushes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're just kind of blurring out that Cream Stick foundation. That way it can give me some color. It can give me a little bit of coverage. It's lightweight, it's not smothering, and it's not going to break you out because it does not have any harmful chemicals. It does not have any of the nasty crap. Our makeup is hypoallergenic, so if you do have irritation, we can always get on it immediately. But if you're using any of our makeup or skincare, I always try to suggest just using our stuff until we know what works for you and what doesn't. So anyways, I put on the Cream Stick. Something you want to do to keep your foundation on is use a setting powder or use a setting spray. I personally use a setting powder because I feel like it keeps my makeup on a little bit longer. It prevents the flaking, it prevents it from getting everywhere, and it also just gives me that Photoshop finish that I so desire. Okay, so I'm patting in this setting powder. That way I can set in my Cream Stick and it does not, crease and not flake. And also, we're just going to leave it on our skin to absorb all those oils. And it's just going to settle everything. Okay, so I'm just pressing this into my skin simply because you don't want to be swiping everywhere. I mean, yeah, you can get a big brush and kind of just slightly sweep it over, but for the most part, I like to just press into my skin because I feel like it just works a little bit better that way. Okay, so we put that on, so let's go ahead and let that setting powder sit for just a couple minutes until we finish up our eye stuff. So I like to use a simple hack to really bold out my eyeshadow and also kind of open my eyes, and that is tight lining with a white pencil. So let me get my sharpener. I'm like, where the heck is that thing? I just had it the other day. Okay, I just emptied it. That's why I was like, I know. So what I do is I sharpen my pencil very sharp, and I come in and I tight line. So what I do is this. Tight line. And no eyeballs are getting hurt, I promise. Because with this smudge-proof, long-lasting pencil eyeliner, you guys, it's going to stay in your waterline. It's going to be bold. And it's not going to go anywhere. So I use my white eyeliner. And look how pretty. Like, I know that looks kind of weird right now, but I promise you, like, when we get our mascara and everything else on with our face, it is so flattering. Okay, so let's go ahead and add in a little bit of blush, because I want to show y'all with a little bit of blush what you can do to your face just to add a little bit of color. And I also want to use my lip scrub, because we're about to use a lip stain, so I do not want my lips looking crusty crust. And it's as simple as applying it like this. So it's little like, it's a lip scrub that helps eat away all the dry skin on your lips. It hydrates them. It literally gives that kind of shea butter feel to your lips. We have a chocolate mint, and then we also have the regular lip scrub vanilla. It's retractable, you guys. You can bring it in your pocket on vacay. It's awesome. I definitely use this all the time for winter, because I have all my dry skin to the point where I like am biting it off. I'm like peeling it off, and it's not pleasant, right? It's like not at all. So these little beads, you can get your finger, you can kind of scrub it all around, or scrub it all around that way. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of tastes good. Like, it's like Fruity Lip Pebbles. It's really crazy. I'm like, oh my god, I love it. So I can only imagine the mint chocolate. I have my mint chocolate here, woo, but I have not opened it yet. So I have the regular one that I'm using, but that one's gonna take it forever. Okay, and so I'm using also this Supple blush. And I love it because I feel like if you're super light complected, or you even have kind of a darker tone to your skin, I feel like this Supple color is super stunning for your tones. Because this peach is like the new pink. Like, I was using pink, but I felt like it kind of just washed me out. I felt like I looked too shimmery. Like, there was something not right about my looks. And I just felt like I wasn't as happy with my makeup when I had colors that were like, you know, kind of like from friends or family. It was kind of like hand-me-down makeup or something, you know, and I would just stick with the shades that I was given, and I didn't really know what colors would work for my tones, like, you know, and all that good stuff. So long story short, I ended up finding this color. I took a chance on it. I was like, what the heck, peach? Like, how can you go wrong with peach? You kind of can. Coral, peach, kind of whatever. Well, this color I ended up getting, and you guys, Supple is like my new favorite ever. I will never go back to any other kind of color. Like, I even got a dark maroon kind of color, and you guys, it beats this one out. It beats the other one out of the water. Like, I absolutely love how stunning it is. And you can use it for a lippy. You can also use it for your eyeshadow. So I think it's really, really pretty, and I love the way it sits, especially on your skin. Okay. So we're letting the lips, you know, dry just a minute. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and add our mascara. Then the last thing, all we have to do is put on our lips, and we're good to go. So I like to use 2 different products for my lashes. I like to use my mascara, but before my mascara, I use a lash primer. And if you want to know what a lash primer is, our lash primer nourishes and conditions your lashes. It also pre-curls them. So not only do you get your lashes to where they're nourished and conditioned with vitamin E, but you also get them pre-curled, so you don't have to use a eyelash curler. You can literally just blink into this bad boy. And I love that it's curved. That way it can really hit every single one of your lashes. It separates them, and it really, you know, coats every single one of them. That way the minute you come in with your mascara, it's already ready for you. And it also helps your lashes become a bit more durable. So if you feel like you have really crunchy, you know, lashes after you put on mascara, and you feel like they're just, you know, falling out, flaking, and you're just not having a good time with that, you guys, I definitely suggest a lash primer or a lash serum. So as you can see, I have just a little bit. So it kind of got them up and curled and just ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the very base of my lashes, like the very root, and I'm just going to, and you don't even have to double dip, like I'm wiping off some of this because I know it's already going to be too much. So you start from the very base of your lashes and just lightly blink into this mascara. And you guys, I promise you will be amazed at what unfolds with this mascara in literally half a coat to 1 coat. And what I do is I get the front and the back of my lashes. That way they look darker, longer, and thicker. But look at that, guys. Look how pretty. Oh, I was like, I nicked my nose a little bit. It's okay. I'll wait for that to kind of dry here in a second. But guys, look at this. This is what the lash primer and the mascara look like together. So look at this. This is my real lashes. And I swear they are not this long. Like, they do not curl. They do not have length. I am not, you know, Miss Thick long lashes. I promise you, like, it is crazy the fact that this mascara with this lash primer can give you the ultimate curl and length that you're looking for. So you can get this, I'm sure, from a lash curler, but the fact that you can just blink into your mascara and get this, like, blows my mind. Like, look at that. Like, that is literally in my crease area now. And look at this. These little chickies don't even know what the heck they're doing, right? So look at that. That is so pretty. Oh, I just love it. So I have to, like, love it. I had to screenshot that. I'm like, so, sorry guys. Anyways, so just let the coats dry in between. And like I said, start from the very root, work your way to the middle, and then just work on the tips. And you guys, you're going to have long, pretty, luscious lashes. So I'm going to leave it like that just for now. That way I can show you all the difference in the mascara. Okay, so let's go ahead and wipe off. And I know I'm so bad, but I need to do laundry anyway. I'm like, I'm going to wipe it on one of my shirts. My lip exfoliator. So you want to apply your lip exfoliator and go in circular motions, get it to where you know you're and just all that good stuff. So that way you can really have it, you know, scrub away all your dry skin. Well, go ahead and after you do that, use a cloth to wipe it off or use a cool, damp, you know, rag. So I'm getting away all the scrub, and it's seriously so yummy. I swear, like, that lip scrub is life. I'm like, ooh, now I get hair. Ooh, ooh. Anyway, let's do this lip stain. So this lip stain color I'm using is going to be this color right here. It's going to be pretty bold, but I love doing either a bold eyeshadow and a really like nude lip, or vice versa. I like doing a nude eye and then a very bold lip. So we're going to do the lip stain, and you're going to do corner to corner, let it dry, and then do corner to corner again. Okay. So this is the lip stain, and I love this shade. So corner to corner. Okay. I love the lip stains. I had to show y'all because I never come up with my lip stains. And they are so pretty. Okay, so I let that dry. And this lip stain color is called Serendipitous. So I think it's so pretty with any color, pink, light or dark. And you definitely want to let it dry just for a few seconds, like, ooh, ah, I love letting the stain dry, because once it dries, you guys, you are good. There's no transfer. There's no crazy, you know, gunk. There's no nothing. Like, you guys, you can even have it pour. And it's leak-free. Like, it's literally sitting right there. So as long as you have your cap stuck in there, it will not leak. Like, it will not come out. It will not anything, okay? I promise you. Like, I've had these for like 2 years, and I promise you, the lip stains are amazing. It's just that your lips cannot be dry whatsoever, okay? You cannot have dry lips. If you have dry lips, I definitely suggest getting our lip exfoliator, okay? So if you're interested in this bundle, you can definitely get the 2 options like I've been showing y'all, the bucket, and you can get any lipstick of choice. Like I said, you can get the lip stain like I was showing y'all tonight. But if you do, I definitely suggest getting the lip exfoliator with it. That way it can dry away your lip crust every single time. I know that sounds gross, but legit, it's a real thing, okay? It's anything, okay? And it's retractable. You can get the lip exfoliator or a blush. I showed you both today. The blush, what it looks like, you can choose any color you want, or the lip exfoliator. It pairs with the lip stain. Then you can get the 2 liquid eyeshadows. And then the last thing you get is, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. I swear, I'm like getting myself mixed up. You get a lipstick, any one you want, between a blush or a lip exfoliator, then you get the 2 liquid shadows, okay? So you can get these 4 products in one of the buckets, okay? The next one you can get is with a foundation included. So every bit of what you've seen earlier, the 2 liquid shadows, the lipstick, and a blush or lip exfoliator, you can get all those 4 plus a foundation. So if you are needing trouble, or if you are needing a match and you are having trouble not knowing, definitely send me a message or even just drop match below. And I would love to get with you on that to let you know what shade you could be. I do have some samples and they also come with face primers, so we can figure that out for you too. So anyways, guys, I didn't want to keep y'all too long. I know I've already kept y'all up here about 30 minutes or so, but I had to show y'all, of course, the February Sweet Treat Bundle and how easy these liquid shadows are to use. You can use 1 color, you can use 2. It does not matter, but I just had to show y'all everything that I use for kind of a quick put together look with the shadows, mascara, eyeliner, lippy, foundation, and a blush. So if y'all have any more questions, y'all just let me know. But I always enjoy coming up here and showing y'all because it's super fun stuff. It's super fun treats, and I don't know, I just like the tips and tricks and coming up here to show off the stuff, right? So anyways, guys, like I said, you get the 2 liquid eyeshadows, a lipstick of choice. You can either get the blush, like if I can get it, or the lip exfoliator, okay? So you can get those 4 totally for 1 price in 1 bucket, and then you can get these 4 products with a foundation included in the other bucket. So if y'all are wanting, you know, either one of those, shout out, let me know, drop something below. That way I can write you a message. It can be an emoji or anything at all. So anyways, guys, y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all later.